Hi, my name is Zoe Lynn, and I'm from Springfield, Missouri, and I went to Glendale High School. When I was a senior in high school, I had planned on going to another public college to study business and marketing. After my freshman year, when I was on a missions trip to Alaska with our youth team, I felt the Lord calling me to go into ministry, and I didn't really know what that meant, and for a while I doubted that that's what God really wanted for me. And actually at a retreat during sophomore year, the Lord reaffirmed that in my heart, and I knew that that was what I was supposed to do. But going into senior year, my plans changed, and I wasn't really pursuing the Lord how I should, and I still knew in my heart that I was supposed to go into ministry, but to be honest, I didn't really want to. And so after my senior year, I went to a senior lunch that James River Youth put on, and they were telling us that if you want to have a blessed life and a life that is for the Lord, you have to position yourself right now. And that really convicted me because I thought, wow, God really does want to do something in my life, but in order for me to do that, I have to start positioning myself right now. And so the next week at a Wednesday youth night, I was down at the altar just asking God for more of Him. And during that time, the Lord was like, Zoe, you know what you're supposed to do. You know that you've had this call in your life, but I was just doubting God and doubting that that's what He wanted for me. So I was like, God, I just want more of you, and I don't know what that means, but please just help me to know what that means. And I felt like the Lord was telling me, you need to go to a Christian college. And so later that night, I told my friends how I was feeling, and I told my life group how that had been placed on my heart, and they were like, Zoe, you know you need to go to James River College. And so from that moment on, I made the decision to go to James River College, and ever since, everything has just been so good, and God has really blessed me. Before service that night, my car had died, and so when I was walking out of service and I knew that the Lord had placed that on my heart, I just thought, God, please give me a sign, because it wasn't something that I necessarily had wanted to do in the first place, to go to James River College, but I knew that the Lord wanted me to. And so I just prayed and I was like, God, please just give me a sign that I should go. And so I felt on my way out of church, my dad came to help me start my car up, and usually it starts up with just a few seconds with the cables, but that night I was like, okay, God, if my car doesn't start, I'm gonna go to James River College. And so a long time passed and my car wouldn't start, and so my dad and I were walking back to his truck to go home, and I said, Dad, I guess I'm going to James River College. And he said, okay, and that's how it started. So after I decided to go to James River College and I did the application process and everything, the Lord really just continued to put things on my heart, and my passion for reading His Word and just growing in Him just grew so much. And honestly, my relationship with the Lord just completely changed. And I really do believe that if we're obedient to the Lord and we submit ourselves to Him, that He changes us because of it. And since school has started, at the beginning I was really worried about just connecting with new friends really well and all of that, but since day one it has been amazing. I've met so many cool people, and I've already had so many opportunities just to pray for other people and pray with other people, and it's just been such a life-giving experience, and I cannot be more thankful. So since I've started at James River College, I've had a lot of experiences to shadow different practicums and just experience what all they have to offer. And so I'm super excited for practicum day, and stay tuned for which practicum I pick.